guys, so what we're going to talk about today, what's going on in these crypto streets that we're going to bring to the table so we can speak to the issue at hand as a family. Well, it looks like it's going to be the Solana hit, the congestion that's currently ongoing into the market for Solana, and could it impact the value of Solana? Now, I have no dog in the fight. I could care less about the congestion. I could care less about just being a fanboy about Solana. If the metrics, if the information shows that there's congestion at a certain time, then it is what it is. But for me, we make that determination if the overall market feels the same way off of the price chart for Solana. So even though this article is coming from Finbold, even though they're trying to play some negativity on Solana's blockchain, the market doesn't feel that way. Look at the price action. So apparently everyone is satisfied with how the network on Solana's blockchain is being congested. Because if they wasn't satisfied, then understand the value of Solana, the crypto, will be going down in price. Or maybe this is all the hype for the moment because of the spot Bitcoin ETF being approved and everyone is jumping on board with these meme coins right now. But Finbold wants us to talk about this congestion. And will the value of Solana go down because of it? The decentralized finance crypto project Solana has experienced a significant surge in investor interest. Propelling the native token to rally to new heights. With meme coins launching on the platform also garnering significant attention. Amidst this surge of interest, on-chain data indicates that the Solana network is currently experiencing severe congestion. Like, we're not talking about mild congestion. This is not like a small cough. This is not like a small cold. No, this is severe. You need to take some medication to get better, with significant implications for transaction processing and network performance. Oh, okay. In particular, there's been data shared on Twitter on March the 17th, which was yesterday, by Dagnum_PI. He pointed out that the average time, the ping time on the Solana network is reported to be between 20 to 40 seconds. That's a long time when it comes to transactions per second. Like, you're trying to hurry get these transactions concluded, finished, and move on to the next one. But 20 to 40 seconds is indicating that there is congestion in the communication between the nodes that are confirming these blocks. The metrics recorded on March 16th, which was 2 days ago, generally impact transaction confirmation times and overall network responsiveness. There's a graph right there. This is coming from SolScan. This is where you can check the transactions, the confirmations of Solana's blockchain. So on March the 16th, you all can see it. 54.05% loss. Only 34 of 74 blocks transaction has been confirmed. Additionally, ping loss is significant, ranging from 30 to 50%, exacerbating congestion and contributing to transaction failures and delays. At the same time, the data indicated up to 50 to 80% of transactions are failing on the Solana network. That's what the data is indicating, but the market is indicating something to us totally different. This is highlighting critical issues with transaction processing and network stability. This is the cause as to why I think they wrote this article. It's because Solana is advertising that it can do 50,000 transactions per second. But when you look at the actual data, the ping loss, the congestion between communication of nodes, it cannot be 50,000 transactions per second. At least that's what this article is trying to tell us. Now, according to the post from Dagnum_PI, despite claims of achieving a transaction processing system of 50,000 transactions, they observed TPS under full network conditions. This all pistons running, whole engine going full blast, with significant congestion and wait times of 30 to 50 seconds is much lower. There you go. They provide us another image or information or data from SolScan. The true TPS is 981 transactions per second. But the total transaction was 3,227. When you look at the ping loss, it dwindles, and the transaction and the confirmation that's not being completed, it brings down to 981. In reality, and I quote, in reality, under full network conditions with 30 to 57 wait times, Solana maxes out at 1100 to 1200 transactions per second. This has been observed consistently over the past 2 years during Solana congestion. So whenever there's congestion on Solana's network, expect to get only 1100 to 1200 TPS. That is what he is trying to tell us. So how often is there congestion on the network then? That's the question that needs to be resolved, needs to be answered, is how often is Solana congested? Because we've seen it. There's been news breaks, articles written in Solana whenever the network goes offline, when there's outages. Like it happens, I think it's been about 2 to 3 times it's already occurred that the Solana network has received a massive outage. So here's the tweet right here. Solana is currently congested with an average ping time 24 seconds. You guys can see these are the graphs that Finbo has taken out. I have gotten it from him. And then he also speaks to Solana's network congestion for days, causing failed non-vote transactions, high spam, and MEV, I don't know what that stands for, from meme coin activity. 50 to 80% transactions fell. And he gave us a screenshot here of all of the transactions that are failing. He said, look at solscan.io forward score blocks for proof. Now, somebody responded back to the tweet. Look at him. William, what you failed to mention is that no other blockchain can handle the volume that Solana can. Those other blockchains would be 1,000 times more congested. See, he's not contesting that Solana is not congested. He's not contesting that Solana is having issues with confirming blocks with failed transactions. He's not negating that. He's actually agreeing with it because he didn't bring it up in his tweet. But he's trying to project and say, well, since Solana is getting congested, it's not as bad as what it would be for some other blockchains. Okay, cool. Here's his Dagnall's PI underscore. His response. It clearly can't handle the volume. And I guess it looked like Dagnall thinks Solana is trash. He's saying that Solana is hot garbage. He's been tracking Solana apparently for about 2 years plus, simply documenting with the data off of SolScan showing that there has been times to where the network has been congested and transactions has failed. Somebody also responded to the tweet. Basically, who remembers Yahoo? In the beginning of internet was the mainstream research platform. What happened then? Google came on the scene. Google came in and outperformed everything. Well, Solana is the Yahoo of blockchain now. HTR will be Google a blockchain. Don't be fooled and look for it. I don't know what HTR is. Maybe you guys know about it. You can drop a comment and show it to the family as to what HTR is, because apparently Dagnall PI thinks the same thing. Great analogy. The reason people use it is because it is considered to the place to build meme coins. The reason people use it is because it is considered to the place to build meme coins. Not saying that it right. Those are the facts. Wow. Look at whoever tweeted that. Needs to have some auto recheck, auto corrections. People use it because VCs pump shit coins to launder money. People FOMO when they see it pumping, but this can't keep up forever. Okay. What do you guys think about this? Will Solana continue this forever? Or will they have to drop another protocol, a new implementation of code to ensure that it can reach these 50,000 TPSs rather than 1100 to 1200 under congested network conditions? What do you think? That's what everyone else is thinking, at least for this particular situation. So now, the chart, which is what we're focused on, is telling us a different story. You can see it right now that Solana is breaking through our sell zone that we've created. We got our other target up there. So you think I'm going to change my price prediction because of Finbo is trying to tell us that the network on Solana is becoming congested, and when it is congested, that it can't process enough TPSs, even though they're advertising that they can. I look at the market to determine what people value, and currently they still value Solana. So why come through and actually change up? Yes, the data may indicate that the network is congested. Okay, good. But as you can see, it's not impacting Solana's price, because that was the question that this article went into at the title. Let me show it to you. Will Sol retreat? I don't think it's going to retreat yet. Now, like Dagnum said, it's because people are FOMOing in on these meme coins. There's a lot of hype being pushed on cryptocurrencies right now. Okay, that's what's moving the market. Then obviously, it's not this massive congestion. So until what is causing these markets to move changes, then maybe Finbo, then maybe Dagnum PI will have a point. But right now they don't. So, I mean, give me your thoughts then. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.